Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to represent our group members to share our gratitude towards Madam Munirah binti Hamid, who has been very helpful in providing information and guiding us through this assignment. We are from Food Service Management, Group HM1124AB. My name is SHAMILAH binti Sulong and my student ID number is 2018-214-558.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is NAZIRAH binti Abdul Malik and my student ID number is 2018-416088.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is RAZANAH binti MOHAMAD. My matric number is 2086-5508 and I'm from HM1124AB.
Hi, my name is SITI AFIQAH binti Zul. My student ID is 2018-215-406 and I'm from HM1124AB.
My name is PUTRI and my student ID is 2018-270576.
My name is AUNI AQILAH binti SUFFIAN. My student ID is 2018-636-084 and I from group HM1124AB.
SkyMess Bistro is a food service establishment that serves its patron each type of Western dishes such as pasta and steak. Located at Jalan Pantai Suruhujung, 23,000 Kuala Dungun, Terengganu, this place offers an undeniable view of the beach. The contemporary interior design brought the classic and calm vibe to the visitors. This establishment operates from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. daily.
What is food purchasing? Food purchasing is the function of ordering the food, products for a food service, organizations, and it is acquiring of the basic raw materials needed to produce the meals served to customers. For the topic purchasing, SkyMess standard purchase specification are concise description for the quality, the weight, the size, or count factor desired for some details and particular item. SkyMess specification buying will give some uniformity and consistency to purchasing and receiving the item, cost, and create a standard product like chicken chop, grilled chicken, spaghetti, and many other Western foods that they sell. The types of purchases orders that the SkyMess use is a standard, which is a one-time buy. For the types of purchases that SkyMess use is a personal purchases, which is the consumer purchase for the consumption of themselves, and then they fall into this very important category class. The 5 major steps that consumers buying process, which the SkyMess they apply, is they identify the problem, then they find the information first, and then second they make evaluation of alternatives second, and third they make purchase decision, and lastly is they make post-purchase behavior. This can be shown that SkyMess is very detailed and particular on purchasing because they sell food and beverages, so they have to be detailed and and they must be focused on purchasing because they want to gain some profit and satisfy their customer.
So, today I would like to present to all of you on the topic of receiving. There are 5 subtopics under this chapter, so I will further explain one by one on these 5 subtopics to all of you. Before that, I would like to tell to all of you about the definition of receiving. The definition of receiving is the point at which food service operation inspect product and take legal ownership and physical possession of item ordered. We move to the first subtopic, which is personnel. Personnel is specifically allocated to entry clean and proper receiving to contribute to an efficient and effective program. In any food service establishment, they have their employees or storeroom clerks that are responsible in the receiving activities. So, in the Sky Miss Bistro, they have 2 employees that are responsible in these receiving activities, which is one person is assigned to monitor when delivery arrive at the bistro, and another person is assigned to inspect the goods transferred to the storage area. Second subtopic is facilities, equipment and sanitation. The physical arrangement and the availability of supplies in the receiving area influence the product inspection process. So, for the facilities, in the Sky Miss Bistro, they have a quite large receiving area to accommodate the goods to deliver at one time, and their receiving area also close to the delivery dock, so they easily to monitor the activities of the area. For the equipment, the amount and capacity of receiving equipment depends on the size and frequency of deliveries. So, they use a lift to transport the large delivery to their storage area. While for the sanitation, cleaning and sanitation procedure are the main priority for them. So, they provide some cleaning equipment to keep the receiving area always clean during all hours of operation. The third subtopic is scheduled hours for receiving. The good receiving times in the operation is important for avoid the busiest production time and the arrival of too many deliveries at the same time. So, Sky Miss Bistro chose mid-morning as their receiving times to avoid high food production and service times. The next subtopic is the security. For the security, when delivery arrive at the bistro, their receiving clerk will check on the delivered item immediately, and when their order meets the specification, the invoice will be signed and delivery will be moved immediately to the proper storage. These practices to minimize the quality deterioration and opportunity for theft. Other than that, they will make sure their doors to receiving area always keep in lock, and just only the authorized personnel can access to the receiving area. The last subtopic is receiving process. For the receiving process, there are 2 main methods of receiving, which is blind method and invoice receiving. The Sky Miss Bistro is used traditional method, which is invoice receiving. This method is like their receiving clerk will check on the delivered item against the original purchase order and notes any deviation. By using this method is more efficient, but they need careful evaluation to make sure that their delivery is accurate and the quality standards are met.
I'm going to talk about storage. The proper storage of food immediately it has been received and checked. It is an important factor in the prevention and control of loss and waste. There are 2 types of storage, which are dry storage and refrigerator and freezer storage. Sky Miss Bistro using these both storage to keep their ingredients safely. First, I will talk about dry storage. Dry storage intended non-perishable food that do not require refrigeration. The storage should be dry and the temperature not over 70. Sky Miss using cabinet and shelves to keep their dry storage there, such as flour, rice, canned product, sugar, and more. They organize the ingredient very well, where they separate the ingredients separately by category and place the similar ingredient at the same place to minimize the space of the storage. This makes it easier for them to find the ingredient they want. They also using FIFO method, which is stand for first in, first out. This method is where we put the new shipment in the bag to ensure use the oldest stock first. Sky Miss also clean their storage twice a month to keep the storage clean and avoid from any insect and rodent. Next, refrigerator and freezer storage. SkyMe is using this storage to keep all the vegetables and fruit at the temperature 40 to 45, while dairy products and egg, meat item at 32, and for the frozen product in the freezer at the temperature 0 to -10. They also do the same thing in this storage, which is using FIFO method. They do check the ingredient daily, especially for vegetables and fruit, to prevent further spoilage.
Next, about the inventory that food service establishment, which is bistro, need to apply. When receiving process occurred, the inspection on each item should be done correctly and wisely checked. The purchase order, delivery slip, and invoice must be clearly right on its price and must same as order. For storeroom issue, there should be one worker or one employee as full-time storeroom clerk that is responsible for receiving, issuing, and transferring goods. This is to ensure the activity from storeroom being organizedly. Before any supplies or food to be removed from storeroom, the authorization in form of written requisition should be made. There are two methods of inventory that can be applied by bistro, either perpetual inventory or physical inventory. Usually, bistro apply the perpetual inventory, which is running record of the balance on hand for each item in the storeroom. This method provides a continuing record of food and supplies purchased, in storage, and used. Lastly, inventory control contributes to the safe and appropriate storage of supplies. A system of records is vital for managing inventory.
My topic is production. Production planning and control are vital to the successful production of high-quality food and are important management responsibilities. The basic objective of cooking are to enhance aesthetic appeal of raw food product by maximizing the sensory qualities of color, texture, and flavor. Second, to destroy harmful organisms to ensure that the food is microbiologically safe for human consumption. Third, to improve digestibility and maximize nutrient retention. In food production, the most important control tool is standardized recipes. It is to ensure consistency for each aspect of quality every time a menu item is prepared. Two methods commonly used to adjust recipes are factor method and percentage method. For SkyMe's Bistro, they are using factor method as it is easy for them to calculate the recipe by multiplying all the recipe by a conversion factor. The goal of forecasting is to estimate future demand using past data. Forecasting is a prediction of food need for a day or other specific time period. Accurate forecasting minimizes the chance of overproduction or underproduction as both of them has their own consequences. Overproduction can be increased the cost. Underproduction also can be costly as well and result in customer dissatisfaction. Formulating recipes, forecasting demand, and calculating the quantities to produce are all part of the planning phase of production. The next and the last phase of this planning process is the scheduling of cooking of the menu items. For SkyMe's Bistro, they are starting production at 5 a.m. and they usually took 4 hours to make all the preparation before they start operate the business. Usually all staff has their own tasks in the preparation. For example, prepare all the ingredients, checking the stock that are available, and many more. All the tasks are making by the manager to organize their production activity.
Style of service refers to the method in which customers access and receive prepared food. There are many types of services that can be practiced by a food service establishment. It is determined by several factors and based on the goals and the standards of the organization. The goal of SkyMe's Bistro is to let the customer enjoy an excellent Western cuisine at affordable price. Table service is very common in most restaurant and hotel dining room as it is a formal pattern of services. SkyMe's Bistro provide a casual dining environment and also known as a sit-down restaurant. This type of restaurant oftenly offers a moderately priced food in a casual atmosphere. In SkyMe's Bistro, the customers are ushered into the dining hall. greeted by the assigned host. Once the customers are settled at their table, where the silverware are neatly coordinated, the customers will present the menu and will soon assist them in making orders. The food is brought from the kitchen preparation area to the guest tables by the waiters and waitresses. Waiters and waitresses are need to stand at the back of the counter, leaving the customer behind while enjoying their meal, but they must stay on alert for the customer's request. Furthermore, after meal, the customers can either choose to ask for a waiter to issue a check or head to the counter to pay for the bill themselves.